Hello, today I'm going to be interviewing my Nana No about what was her memory of the 1969 first landing on the moon. First question, how old were you when Apollo 11 landed in 1969?
I was 16 years old.
Question 2, what is your memory of the landing?
I was at school. I was at Burnside High School, and all I remember is we didn't have an assembly or anything like that, but I did want to be in the prefect's office because it was the only place that, I think it was a TV set, but maybe it was a radio. I can't quite remember whether it was a TV set or a radio. I thought it was a TV set, but I'm not quite clear about whether it was on, but it was during the school day, and I made friends with some of the prefects and to get in there. They also had a toaster so I could make toast because I wasn't a prefect, but we went in there and we listened to, I think we listened to it all.
Right, thanks. Question 3. What was an item of technology that was new in 1969?
Well, TV wasn't new because TV came in about 1960, the first one, but I do remember earlier to that date watching all my friends' houses and who had an aerial, because the aerial on their roof meant that they had a TV set. TVs were around, but a lot of people, and they were black and white. Maybe the year before the moon landing, the Wahine went down in the Cook Strait. So I can remember sitting on the floor beside a big radio when I was living in Christchurch. So I was at the same school and listening to, we didn't have school because there was a storm. We stayed home and we listened to the survivors. So that was a bit before the moon landing, I think, maybe the year before. They are the memories around that time.
Okay, thanks. Do you think space exploration is important? Why?
Well, I think it probably is important in terms of we've got a lot of mouths to feed and we're living longer years now. In the olden days you only lived to, say, maybe 50 or 60. Now you're living to over 100, some people. So I suppose we've got to look for more space to live. So I suppose we have to keep on exploring. It's hard to stop that, really.
Do you think the Star Wars technology is similar to our space technology?
Got no idea. I suppose it's up to your imagination. I kind of think that if there's people living on planets out there, though, probably they're not going to, how we think of saucers, flying saucers and spaceships. Maybe it's not going to be like that. Maybe it's something that we don't even know about. So maybe the chances of it being what we imagine is probably pretty slim, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would be, really.
Did the media, like news stations, think Apollo 11 was going to land on the moon?
I think I was sort of young and I can't quite remember it. I think I remember it being a lot of excitement around it, but I don't think I really understood the significance, and I don't actually remember studying it at school, which sort of amazes me. I probably did study it at school but have forgotten my lessons. So I'm not quite sure. I think it was a big deal.
Do you think that when I grow up, people will be able to travel into space more easily?
I think so. I think we're already sort of exploring that area and people are living up on stations up there. So I think, who knows what you'll be doing, Ewan? You could be having school on Mars.
Yeah. Thanks for being in this interview.
Thank you very much.